There is often a disparity between the lawmakers and the citizens of our country, a gap that seems to be widening by the day. The mock parliament session here is an attempt to bridge this gap, to help students, the future citizens of our country, recognize the importance of debate, dissent, and discussion in a democracy. It prioritizes cooperative growth rather than blatant blame. In the words of the father of our constitution, it is not enough to be electors only. It is necessary to be lawmakers. Otherwise, those who can be lawmakers will become the masters of those who can only be electors. We hope to provide insight into the functioning of our parliament. Let not the ruling ideas be only of the ruling class. I now declare the session open.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
National Anthem.
Honorable members, a very good morning to all of you. I welcome you to this session. I also welcome all the press media seated in the press gallery. We will begin today's session with the oath or affirmation of our newly elected members. Secretary General, please.
Srimati Ketana, who has been selected from the Nasik constituency of Maharashtra state, and Shriman Rohit, who has been selected from the Mysuru Kodagu constituency of Karnataka state, will now take the oath or affirmation. Srimati Ketana, please come forward. Do you want to take the oath or affirmation?
Oath.
Which language would you like to take the oath?
English. I, Ketna, having been elected as a member of this parliament, do hereby swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, and that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Rohit, please come forward. Do you want to take the oath or affirmation?
Oath.
Which language would you like to take the oath?
Kannada, please. ನಾನು ರೋಹಿತ್ ಭಾರತದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಜವಾದ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೇನೆ ಎಂದು ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಭಾರತದ ಸಾರ್ವಭೌಮತ್ವ ಮತ್ತು ಅಖಂಡತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಸಂಸತ್ ಸದಸ್ಯನಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕವಾಗಿ, ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯಿಂದ ಹಾಗೂ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯಿಂದ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾಗರಿಕರ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಲು ಶ್ರಮಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Honorable members, it is with the great sorrow and regret that I inform this House about the sad demise of Srimati S. Janaki, affectionately revered as the Nightingale of the South. Janaki Amma's training music brilliance was evident from a very young age. Without extensive formal classical training, she relied on her extraordinary musical ear, exceptional voice modulation, and sheer passion. A professional journey began at AVM Studios in Chennai, marking the start of legendary career that spanned over 6 decades and encompassed more than 20,000 songs across dozens of languages. Though she officially retired from singing in 2017, her golden voice remains immortalized in our hearts, continuing to inspire music lovers across the world.
Respected Speaker, I rise to pay tribute to
Yes, Srimati S. Janaki on behalf of me and my party members.
Her artistic vocal modulation and the magical blending of traditional Carnatic styles along with modern orchestral arrangements shall always be remembered.
The House may stand in silence for a while to express our deep sorrow. Secretary General, please convey the message of condolence to the bereaved family.
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, I am pleased to announce this August House of India's performance at 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. Now we begin with the question hour. I call upon Shriman Alexander.
Honorable Speaker, why has the government decided to reduce the qualifying conditions for eligible investment funds from 13 to 5, and what precautions have they taken from it getting misused?
Srimati Sunidhi.
Honorable Speaker, the reduction in qualifying the condition is to simplify the investment framework and the ease of doing business. It does not in any way dilute regulatory oversight. Any misuse will attract appropriate and legal actions.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, the government has stated tax exemption for foreign supplies until 2040-41. How will this benefit Indian industries without disadvantaging domestic manufacturer?
Srimati Jain.
Honorable Speaker, this extension is aimed at strengthening India's manufacturing ecosystem.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, what direct benefits will this bill provide to the ordinary taxpayers and small business apart from attaching foreign investments?
Srimati Lindsay.
Honorable Speaker, this bill seeks to provide greater tax certainty, reduce unnecessary litigation, and to simplify the tax administration in the country. They are going to contribute to economic growth, benefiting the ordinary taxpayers as well as the small businesses.
Now we'll move to question 2. Shriman Ayush.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. What concrete steps has the government taken to ensure better coordination among the Army, Navy and Air Force through the integrated rocket force?
Srimati Sharon.
Honorable Speaker, the government has established joint planning mechanisms, integrated command structures, and common operational procedure to improve coordination among the three services. I wish to assure this House.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, the government has repeatedly announced the operationalization of the integrated rocket forces. Could the minister explain the reasons for the delay in making it fully operational?
Srimati Nehal.
Honorable Speaker, so the establishment of integrated rocket force involves the integration of...
Now we'll move to question 3. Shriman Digant.
Honorable Speaker, drug abuse among youth is increasing every year. What concrete steps has the government taken to stop this?
Srimati Preeti.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The government has strengthened anti-drug laws, increased police and narcotic operations, launched awareness campaigns in schools and colleges, established anti-drug helplines, expanded the addiction and rehabilitation services. The government has also strengthened border surveillance and intensified anti-narcotic operations through agencies such as National Control Bureau and State Police Department to curb drug trafficking.
Indian Constitution, the preamble of articles, the Article 47 states that if any of the alcohol shop or liquor shop does not maintain the 100 meters of distance from the educational premises will be strictly prohibited.
Honorable Speaker, what measure is the government taking to support parents in preventing drug abuse among their children?
Shriman Rohit.
Yes, Honorable Speaker. In this matter, to support the parents, our government is conducting parent awareness workshops, counseling programs, educational campaigns, and community meetings. These all initiatives has been taken by our government to help the parents to identify the early warning signs of drug abuse in their children and to help them effectively. Also, this initiative is aligned with the Article 47 of our Indian Constitution, one of the directive principles of state policy, where it places a role on the state to improve the health of the people and to prohibit the consumption of intoxicating drinks and harmful drugs. Through these efforts, our government is creating a great awareness among the parents about the drug abuse in their children's.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, is the government providing mental health support for young people affected by drug addiction?
Srimati Dhanushri.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker. From the beginning of the century, our Bharat was historized by the many young warriors. For that next generation, the government is expanding access through serving the mental health services through consulting counselors, de-addiction centers, hospitals and helplines. Through these services, young people get recover, rebuild their life and to prevent relapse because they are the source of light to the future India.
Srimati Hamsa.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, the government is working closely with cybercrime units, social media companies and the law enforcement agencies to monitor any illegal activities. Strict action will be taken against those who use this digital platform for drug trafficking.
Srimati Deepika.
Yes, Honorable Speaker. The government is committed to expanding anti-drug awareness campaign across all the district in partnership with schools, colleges, NGOs, police and local communities. We will ensure that every district actively promotes a drug-free environment.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, what steps are being taken to provide drinking water and irrigation water in drought-hit villages?
Srimati Dhanushri.
Yes, thank you.
Honorable Speaker, why are many farmers still struggling despite several agricultural schemes?
Srimati Dhanushri.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker. When the notice arrived from the Annadatas, means farmers, they said that agriculture nowadays face many problems like climatic change and also in raising input costs and also in unpredictable weather. For this, the government is providing many schemes to help in financial and technical support of farmer. We are continuously strengthening the schemes to ensure every eligible farmer to be benefited because this is Kisan India and Jai Hind.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, why are small and marginal farmers facing more financial difficult than large farmers?
Shriman Vijay.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Small and marginal farmers often have limited land, favor financial resources, and are more vulnerable to crop losses and market fluctuation. To support them, the government has introduced crop insurance, subsidized zone, direct income support, irrigation scheme, and financial assistance. These measures are aimed especially to improve livelihood of small and marginal farmers.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, how will the government ensure transparency in distributing the drought relief fund? Let them explain what measures have been taken to achieve this and how will the relief money reach the farmers?
Order in the House. We now conclude the question hour. Honorable Minister of Law and Justice to introduce the bill.
Madam Speaker, I beg to move the Delimitation Bill, a vital constitutional measure that strikes the core of our republic by restoring the sacred democratic principle of one person, one vote, one value. For decades, vast demographic shifts and rapid urbanization have severely distorted political representation, where one person of the parliament represents over 2 million citizens, where another represents less than the half of the number. This bill establishes an independent, high-powered delimitation commission, headed by a retired Supreme Court judge, to growing populations, marginalized communities, and historically underrepresented regions. A dynamic republic cannot remain frozen in the demographic maps of the past. And by realigning our electoral boundaries, this legislation curves decades of representation imbalance. I urge every member of this House, across party lines, to support this legislation and uphold the promise of our Constitution. Thank you.
The question is that the delimitation bill be introduced in practice for subsequent elections. Those in favor will please say aye. Those who are against it, please say no. I think the noes have it, noes have it, noes have it. The bill stands withdrawn. We shall now resume the discussion on the public examination amendment bill 2026. I call upon the minister in charge to lay the groundwork, followed by contribution from Treasury, Opposition and regional party benches.
Madam Speaker,
I rise to move that this landmark bill to be taken into consideration. Paper leaks and examination frauds are not only political issues. They are a threat to aspiration of millions of young students across every state in India. Regardless which party is in power, building upon foundational 2024 Act, this 2026 Amendment Bill addresses operation loopholes exposed by recent entrance controversies. By establishing an iron statutory framework, the bill raises maximum individual imprisonment up to 10 years and fines up to 50 lakh and penalty of 10 crore of corrupt services providers from 4 years to 8 years. We are mandating special fast-track courts in every state, capping police investigations at 2 months and requiring trials to conclude within 3 months of charge sheet filing. With Nandan Nilkani Task Force for end-to-end digital architecture and overhaul testing agencies, this government is delivering an invincible zero-trust examination ecosystem. Thank you.
The floor is now open for debate and deliberations. Proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. But first, Honorable Madam Speaker, I must compliment the Home Minister for his extraordinary law and order priorities. When paper leak cartels run WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups with the name Private Mafia, I repeat, Private Mafia, and question paper hours, days before the exam for 30 lakh rupees, I repeat, 30 lakh rupees overnight while hard-working students are fast asleep, the extensive, I repeat, extensive security measures of the Home Ministry is fast asleep. But when 18-year-old students march to the parliament asking for justice, they wake up and 1,000 riot police are in front of the parliament banking them with bombshells, lathi charges and etc. What does the Home Minister have to say for this hypocrisy?
Proceed.
Madam Speaker, I want to first clear this allegation that the central intelligence agencies were sleeping. First, let us technically talk about the architecture of various foreign social media handles. For example, Telegram, which was said to be primarily used for paper leak. The reality is that the Telegram had this feature where you can send a document and then edit it. So these fraudsters first send a document way before exam, and then when the exams concluded and the papers were already available to the public, they would get this authentic question paper and then edit it so that it seems as if the timestamp though remains of the original first message, it seems as if the paper was leaked. It was rather a tactic to blackmail students to give money. So this is cyber fraud and not a paper leak. Second, we have been doing our best. Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center and METI together, they, under the IT Act 2000, Section 69A, bar Telegram for 48 hours, and they also removed various features, illicit features, which facilitated such scams. Then we also passed Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act, which...
Proceed.
I would like to state and clear a thing for the Home Minister. These measures post-disaster are nothing but a band-aid to a stage 4 cancer. Thank you.
So I want to say this to the leader of opposition that there has been paper leak in Jharkhand as well. And I don't know if the Jharkhand government, state government of Jharkhand has taken any stringent measure to ensure that there will be no further paper leak like there had been in the case of JPSC and JSSC CGL.
Honorable Minister, if the government claims that NEET is the fairest examination in the country, how did the allegation of a paper leak arise? Who is accountable for this failure?
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, the government remains committed to ensure that NEET is conducted as a fair, transparency and merit-based examination for all students. Whenever allegation of paper leak or irregularities arise, they are treated with utmost seriousness. The concerned investigating agencies are directed to conduct a thorough inquiry, and if anyone found guilty are dealt with strictly under laws. Whenever lapses occur at any level, accountability will be fixed after the investigation. Appropriate disciplinary and legal actions will be taken. The government is also strengthening examination system through enhanced security measures and great use of technology, strictly monitoring of examination centers, strong coordination among all agencies. Our priority is to protect the interests of honest students and ensure that such incidents do not recur. We assure this House that transparency, merit will always be the foundation of NEET examination.
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, earlier this year, members of this party called my generation lazy and compared us to an insect. But I'm partly grateful for this accusation because it's only enlightened us on how underestimated and underrepresented we are. Because we've proven them wrong. We've proven them wrong by showing up when it mattered. Showing up when public servants were threatening and attacking us. So, I want to ask these honorable ministers if they'll finally give opportunities to Gen Z to finally not be lazy.
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, our government did not just give promises. We have delivered an economic revolution for Gen Z through National Youth Policy that focuses on modern job market. My Bharat platform connects youth with career opportunities, Startup India, and much more. Our government is providing enough opportunities for Gen Z to secure employment. For your concern, we are not building a future of dependency, but of opportunity and innovation for every single young Indian. Thank you.
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, when a peaceful 18-year-old students marched towards the parliament, they were lathi-charged and locked up under section 144. I would ask the Law and Justice Minister, why did this ministry weaponize the law to protect a failed agency rather than protecting the fundamental rights of a student?
Madam Speaker, I would like to express my deepest sympathies for the honorable member's words. It feels like they have never left their AC room. There's a genuine difference between a honest student holding a textbook and a political agitator throwing heavy bricks at people. Honorable Speaker, ma'am, I don't understand what does the opposition expects the law enforcement to do when barricades are being broken, public safety is on the line, and our high infrastructure, government properties is being spoiled.
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, unfortunately, today we live in a nation where the exam paper leaks like NEET, which decides the future of millions of youths, is being generalized. It's being normalized. Who is responsible for it? Who will take the blame for it? Is it the mistake of the so-called ruling party, or is it the mistake of the people for choosing a party like this to rule them who can't even save a paper from leaking? How will they save our country? Apart from that, in the last 10 years, I repeat, in the last 10 years, approximately 94,000 government schools have been shut down and the enrollment rate has been decreased by 2.46 crores. Why isn't the government taking any actions about it? Who is responsible for it? And once Nelson Mandela said, the youths of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Who is responsible for breaking the dreams of these youths who once thought of representing their countries in bigger stages, which included their hard work, determination, confidence, their consistency? Who is responsible for this, Your Honor?
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I strongly disagree with the statement of the opposition. Let me first clear that the paper leak has not been committed by the government. It has been committed by the criminal syndicate who are now being met with full force of law and order. And next, the government is optimizing the school through technology-aided learning and modern classrooms. And also, they are ensuring the child's nutrition by midday meal scheme. Swami Vivekananda spoke, youth as a strength of the nation, and this government is honoring it and building a secure, transparent and opportunity-rich environment for the youths of the India. Thank you.
Party has clearly mentioned it will not be repeated again. But in 2026, we all know what and all happened. So I want to ask them, then how can we trust you? So instead of changing the angles of your camera, change the angle of your mindset. It may bring changes in the country.
Absolute zero tolerance policy against any breach of public exams. So that's the reason we have implemented public examinations to Prevention of Unfair Means Act with provision for 10 years of jail and up to rupees 1 crore of fine. The second question asked about the security given to the NEET exams. Considering that we have the upcoming NEET exams which will be conducted in the form of CBT. I repeat CBT, which is also known as computer-based test, so that there will be no physical printing and the question papers will be encrypted. Thank you.
Order, order, order. We shall move this discussion to the next session. The question is that the Public Examination Amendment Bill 2026 be taken into consideration. Those who are in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those who are against it, please say no. I think the noes have it, ayes have it, ayes have it, ayes have it. The motion is adopted. The House is adjourned to meet tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Congratulations, dear students. I now invite our manager, Reverend Shaiju P. John, for the closing remarks.
Mock parliament session in our school. My dear students, now we are aware about the procedures of the parliament session. How does it work? Who are the members of the parliament? Who leads the parliament? How the opposition party and the ruling party functions. Especially, I'm so proud that almost all the current issues were discussed in today's parliament session, and I'm greatly feel very happy that all the teachers have given much importance to all the current prevailing imperative issues that we face today. Pointing number one, the addiction. Number two, the paper leakage. Then the current cut, drought issues. So many relevant and prevalent issues which we are now facing. So I think that now most of the parliamentarians, you are also aware about the preamble of the Constitution and several clauses, correct? They were quoting the clauses according to clause number 141. It says like this. So we all are benefited. We all are benefited with this parliament session. Once again, we also witnessed the heated discussion on many topics. We have seen the fire inside you. Definitely, many of you will be a part of future. That is our prayer and wish. So may God use all of us to play a good part of ourselves for the development and the growth of our country in the most possible ways which we can. So once again, Speaker, Secretary General, Opposition Leader, Prime Minister, all the members, congratulations. You have done a great job.
But I'm really impressed. My loving children, I'm really impressed by the performance of each and every child who took part in today's parliament. Let it be a real parliament in future. One thing we like to feel happy is mock parliament without, it moved without any suspension, without MPs falling into the well without any heated, overheated arguments. Both ruling and the opposition were very humble in presenting their questions, and ruling party was very patient to answer them. Okay, so youth, the future of our country, wake up so that your life becomes secured in this country. I appreciate, manager has already appreciated every soul which has been working behind this, especially the social studies department. I can understand the amount of thought, discussion and work, research which is gone behind to make this a final presentation. And I appreciate every student present here who took part in it. I am impressed by the valor in which you were presenting your part. Witness many such programs of this institution. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, ma'am. I now invite Mrs. Geeta P. to deliver the vote of thanks.
It's my proud privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of our mock parliament. Today's session was not just an event, but a valuable learning experience that gave us a deeper understanding of how democracy functions and how parliamentary debates help to shape our nation. With heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of this mock parliament. Thank you all.